Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Short Boys podcast with Matthew and Brock. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing excellently. Hope you're doing fantastically. But most of all, and most importantly, Brock, how are you going?
I'm going to have to start it off with saying I'm absolutely fantastic, mate.
Oh, love it. Love hearing shit like that.
A lot of NO there, eh?
Yeah, awesome. You been good?
Oh, mate, fantastic.
Yeah.
Once again, just over the mood with everything in life at the moment.
That's great. That's great.
For yourself.
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Just, going with the flow, as they say. Back at uni at the moment. Just went back this week.
Yeah,
so
too cool for school kind of vibes.
Nah, not too cool for school. Just, just tunnel vision, as they say. It's, as I said, just going into my last semester of uni ever. So just tunnel vision, get it done, get the degree, get the piece of paper and get out there.
Every foot is in the future, not backwards, eh?
That's it, mate. Yeah. And just, when life throws you around like a pinball machine, it always goes straight back down the middle. It always sorts out. So, I've paid thousands and thousands of dollars of HEX debt to get a certificate so I can go back.
Wait, what?
I've paid thousands of dollars to be able to go to uni.
Okay, what was that word you said?
HEX debt.
Okay.
That's just the debt. That's your university debt in terms of paying to get your degree. So I've paid $30,000 to $40,000 to get a certificate of piece of paper that allows me to go back to school to be called sir rather than student. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
geez, that's a lot of money.
It is. It gets paid off. It just gets deducted from your pay until I don't just have to go pay $40,000 next week.
Yeah. Is that with every degree?
Every degree costs money.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not like if you want to be a doctor.
It's way more expensive. Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's dependent on the degree.
Yeah.
But just a great strategy. A weekend good, mate.
Yeah, mate. Bit of a weird weekend, eh? Went on Saturday night actually, guys. They went to the great Caboolture Sports Club.
What did you do before?
Played footy.
Yes, lovely.
And then thought I'd have some drinks with a few of the teammates at the Caboolture Sports Club. Got down there and got the great Matthew Gradwell's down there as well.
Yeah, fellow short boy, just enjoying some beers too.
We think alike, don't we?
Oh, it's that kinetic. Is it kinetic?
Yeah, I think that's a word, yeah.
Maybe. We'll say it's the word. Yeah. Kinetic energy where just telepathic, I think maybe the word might be. Yeah. Telepathic or telekinetic where... sorry, people that know the word and they're sitting in the car or wherever they're going, it's fucking this word. But, you just get that sense, just the connection that short boys have. You know where you're going to be without actually communicating it. But yes.
Just in the green room too, we were just talking about HelloFresh, how you started it. And
yes.
Lucky enough, I was actually thinking about that last night.
So it's just more evidence in what we're saying here. But yeah, just great weekend.
Quiet one.
Yeah. Did you get home safely?
Yes, got home very safe. Ended up having to take the great Jesse to his home.
That's great.
What about you?
Yeah, got home safe. Walked to the 7-Eleven, obviously.
That 7-Eleven.
Got into a bit of snack eating there at the 7-Eleven. Finn got a 4-pack of donuts and ate it before I ate my sandwich.
That 7-Eleven there, I've walked home that way a couple of times. That 7-Eleven is goated.
Yeah, it's good.
It's in a great spot.
It is in a great spot, especially from the Caboolture Sports Club.
There's not much to do at Caboolture, so everyone normally goes to the sports club, and that's our valley, isn't it?
It is our valley. It's a great spot. Like someone at uni asked me today, he's like, what'd you do on the weekend? I was like, because I just say I'll go down to Cabo, because obviously I live at the coast and all my friends live down here. He goes, is there anything in Caboolture? Or just pubs? I was like, yeah. And then I was like, there's a Sportos, which is, I reckon it's the nicest. And I think it wins heaps of awards and shit.
Especially,
it's a good establishment.
Oh yeah, especially when they got the band there. It's always playing good throwback songs, and you got the good pokey room.
Great, mate. Biggest poker room I've ever seen, personally.
Yeah, I think the layout there is unreal.
It is good. I sort of like it how you have to wear shoes because it cuts out a lot of clientele. But there is times where I'm like, fuck, I'd love to wear thongs tonight.
And, they don't miss you with the ID check.
Oh, they're not scared to kick people out of there.
Nah.
So it is a good establishment. But then backed it up with some beers on Monday, which was good.
Oh, did ya?
Yeah, I don't know. Is that play on?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It has to be.
Gotta
Just
be.
a couple Sunset beers down to Moffat's.
Wait, Sunday? You're talking about
Monday. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I did see your wholesome story.
Yeah, just
a lady friend.
No, it was with Kurt.
Kurto, yeah.
But just is that play on having beers on a Monday?
Yeah, especially if it's sunset.
It has to be.
On Alex Hill.
Yeah.
Let's play on any day of the week.
I don't have a problem or anything. Just...
You weren't walking home sideways, were you?
No, God, no.
No.
Like just enough.
Responsible. You got uni in the morning.
Mate,
yeah,
100%. Early start. So, but yeah, that's me. That's all my updates. Is that all your updates?
Yeah, that's pretty much everything. Nothing really else has happened in the world of politics over in America that I know of.
No, there hasn't been. Maybe, yeah, that's all I can really think of.
They are worrying about, I was listening to a podcast yesterday. Yes. Do you want to hear it?
Of course I do.
They actually don't know if, they're a bit worried. They don't think Trump's going to make it to election.
Really?
I reckon there might be some...
I did see some Kennedy dude. Was it a Kennedy bloke?
No, he's the one that got assassinated.
Nah,
Kennedy.
There's maybe some guy named Kennedy who's in the thing.
Okay.
But yeah.
And they reckon even if he does make it to there, that because they're saying that it's Iran has brainwashed his kid. That's what they reckon.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
What, to give it a shot?
Yeah.
Did you see, I don't know if it was a G up, but there was something on Instagram that a mate sent to me, and his last Google search was porn.
This kid.
Yeah, the guy that shot Donald Trump, they went on his phone and his latest Google search was like porn.
Yeah.
Well, which is just fucking, it made me laugh so hard. I was like, dude.
It's, yeah.
There's just some people out there.
You can pick them out. You can pick them out of a needle. Like, it's...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pick them out of a needle out of a haystack. Oh, no, not a needle out of a haystack.
because they're hard to see.
They're easy to see.
Yeah. Oh, you can pick them out.
Stick out like dog's balls, as they say. You know what I mean? I've actually got another little bit of dribble that I was on a phone call to a friend of the show on the way down. I'm going to let you guess the friend after I describe the story. He's adamant to me that he has been reached out to by an agency acting company to be an extra on the new Mark Wahlberg movie down at the Gold Coast. In terms of, I would believe it, and two, it's like, he's got a bit of history of dribbling like this stuff, so do I need to believe it? So apparently he's been contacted to be an extra on Mark Wahlberg's movie at the beach or in a pool scene or something.
Where's this located? Gold Coast?
Gold Coast.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah. And he's like, you better give that a shout out on your podcast, mate. I was like, I'll give it a shout out, but you're going to look like an idiot with the 200,000 listeners that we get every week if it's not true. But he was selling to me and he showed me the text messages and they're going like, yeah, mate, like what size shirt are you? What size shoes are you for the gear and stuff? So
if he is going to get on there, we've got to give him a hat.
Yeah, to rock
He's
around
got to
Mark
tell him
Wahlberg.
the deal is, I'm not taking one of your hats. I've got my own.
I've got a Short Boys podcast hat, yes. But Mark Wahlberg, I think, is a Short Boy too. So maybe we give him one to give to Mark as a present.
Do you reckon Mark would keep it?
I don't think so. I think Mark's a little bit out of our ballpark. I
think, was it Mark Wahlberg that got told off because he wasn't wearing white socks? Down there, Brisbane golf?
No idea.
I think it was.
Yeah, right. If you're that rich and famous, you do whatever you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He wasn't allowed to play golf that day.
Yeah. Well, it would be pretty sick if true.
If the white socks thing?
No. Like Riddick getting a gig on the movie. Because he didn't really know what it was. He's like, they want me to be an extra.
What movie is it?
The new one they're filming at the Gold Coast. Like, they're literally filming it. Yeah.
What's it about?
I don't know. I think it's like a comedy sort of thing.
Okay.
But Riddick was like, what's an extra? Like, am I going to have to say shit? He's like getting nervous. I was like, look, mate, like, you'll just be Mark will be doing his thing on camera and you'll be in the background throwing a beach ball around. Like, that's all it would be. He's like, I want to be a fucking movie star, man. It's going to be awesome. So, look, I hope it's true. I guess we'll know by next episode.
Yeah.
He said he'll send me the confirmation email when he gets it. So, we'll see if he's dribbling.
That'd be good. He'd have to get makeup and shit on, won't he?
Yeah, 100%. It'd be like a full... Yeah, it's really cool to know what actually went on.
Yeah.
But that was something. So we'll keep everyone updated if a friend of the show is going to be a extra movie star.
We'll have to call him up, get his experience.
Get his experience. That would be good. Good little segment to start next episode off. Bit of rugby league.
Yeah.
There hasn't been too much news getting around, so let's get straight into the for the tips for the week. Not really much, sport either going on. Bit of Olympics actually that's coming up.
Yeah,
saw LeBron James got awarded to be the flag bearer of the USA, which is just shout out to you.
His son's not going too well at the moment. I see.
Yeah, there's a lot of hype on it's fucking LeBron James' son. Of course, he's never going to do as good. I think he's all right.
Yeah,
he'll just be a role player.
Yeah.
That's all he's gonna be. I don't know much about basketball. Speaking to someone today about it, he's like, he's gonna have 10 times more pressure. If he was just a normal guy coming in, like they'd be like, yeah, he's alright. Yeah. It's just when your daddy's LeBron. The memes are funny, but
how did you say dad? Did you call him daddy?
His daddy's LeBron. His daddy's LeBron. So, have you seen the memes and stuff?
No, I'll probably have.
So many. Just about like them having a shower together. And then, like they're on the same team, so it's like how a shower's going to go. And there was this one, it's like LeBron James sitting in the locker and think about how he's going to make his next teammate or some shit if Bronny does shit because he just creates his own teammates. So, but pretty good.
It's good content.
Outstanding content. Bit of rugby league. We've got first game of the round. We're back to full rounds for the rest of the season, which is outstanding. Friday night, we've got Warriors and the West Tigers. Tuivasa-Sheck is on at fullback with Tane Tuapiki out and Ed Cozzy on the wing. West Tigers, Adam Dewey rested, Stafatoa in the centres and Latte Fanu in at halfback. Api Coruscant back from calf injury, so Talon De Silva moves to the bench and Papali'i returns from an ankle injury on the bench. What do you see?
This is a hard one.
It is a tough one.
Both teams are going shit at the moment.
Very shit at the moment.
I'm gonna go
nearly like with Latu Finu in there. I know Aiden Caesar's probably a better halfback and more experienced, but he's just got that little bit of flair and something that can kickstart.
The unexpected, yeah. The line's $12. I don't mind that.
12 and a half.
Yeah, 12 and a half. Sorry, I'm gonna go Tigers $4.
Yeah, I'm gonna go the Warriors at home. I like Roger. I like Roger at fullback in terms of
a job doer.
I thought they looked 10 times. I thought they looked really. I think the only reason he's playing centres is because the team's better balanced with Chance at fullback and him at centres rather than the other way around.
Yeah.
I think he's the best fullback at the club though, personally. Looking at some of the backs they've got here, like Mawala Graham Tafua.
Is he making his debut?
Number 4. Yes. I've never heard of him before, so it just says is the new centre, so I'm not sure, but. Yeah, I'm gonna go the Warriors. They lost a close one last week. Harris David, a bit of a chip on his shoulder. I'd expect him to score a try this week. I'm thinking there's a little bit of a stat around 5'8" scoring against the Tigers.
Is it?
Yeah, there is a bit of a stat. I think Daniel Atkinson was the only one in the last sort of 6 weeks that hasn't scored against it.
Only paying $2.60.
I don't like that.
No, I don't like that at all. I was more in the $4 market for me, but maybe Sportsbet have thought of that.
Yeah, got onto the stats a little bit. So give me the Warriors. Give me the Waz.
Waz?
Yeah.
I'm going to go Tigers left field.
Next game, we've got the Eels and the Storm. The Eels, Bryce Cartwright and Sean Lane are the back rowers. Joey Lussick and Makatoa have been added to the bench with Sean Russell on the wing. Mulatalo, Matt Arthur, Matt Dory and Charlie Geimer are all out of the side. Charlie Geimer out for the season, which...
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, syndesmosis for the big fella. The Storm, Cameron Munster is number 20, so we're not sure if he will play, but he is on track to return from a groin injury, allegedly. Christian Welch and Nelson Solomona return... That did very well out of my mouth. Nelson Asafa Solomona returning after missing the Roosters game. So Alec McDonald and Joe Chan are see you later, boys.
Laters.
What do you see here?
Melbourne Storm, mate.
Yes, I agree with you.
Going to win the comp this year.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Are you backing them in?
If definitely not this year, definitely next year if Stefano goes there.
Yeah, you're not wrong. They're doing
good.
Yeah, they're doing excellently.
I know you got
great to see Grant Anderson still named.
Be
interested to see if he actually.
What did he do? His knee.
Yeah, but apparently there was no structural damage. I think it just looked a lot worse than it was. Hyperextended. It looked in the video. So apparently it was just a bit of bruising.
Bit of scare.
Yeah, a bit of a scare. There seems to be those injuries that people have where nothing structurally bad happens, but just the mechanism of it really scared. Like hip drops, for example, they always stay down after a hip drop. But most of the time, 9 times out of 10, they're not actually injured. You know what I mean? It's just that scary, oh shit, my ankle shouldn't have gone there.
Yeah, like Crichton on the weekend.
Yeah.
If you watch it. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Got to go Storm, man.
Yeah, I got to go the Storm too. Yeah, dude, I'm going on.
Wow.
I have to. Stop. We're not speaking about it. I can't
You've
doing
given
this,
up
man.
in your team.
I
don't know anyone that's not gone their team.
Oh,
I know it's Tip and Smart, but
dude,
is it really worth it? Like, it's your team.
I'm giving up a tip every week.
I went Dolphins against Penrith.
Yeah, but mate, like I did as well.
Mate, not my fault. Dolphins are that good and nearly beat Penrith.
Well, like you always convince me, and I don't know if this is
16 and a half.
It's a bit of a conflict of interest. 16 and a half the line. I don't even like that.
Really?
I think we get pumped, bro. We don't have Mitch.
What? I think I was with you. Was I with you when last time they versed each other? Was it Magic Round?
Yeah, I don't think I was with you, but
okay.
I know
you were down
pumped.
at Magic Round. Yeah. You just got pumped. What was it, like 60?
I think it was 12-8 at half time or something, and then it went up to like, they
60.
They put like, I think like 4 or 5 tries in about 15 minutes after half time.
Yeah.
And that Brad got sacked after that game.
Was that?
Yeah, it was that game Brad got sacked. I'm pretty sure it was after that game. Yeah, because I come back from Magic Round and then we finished filming the episode and then the news dropped.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So, and the Storm are just so good at the moment. If Munster comes back in, it'd be interesting to see what happens there. But yeah, they're just so good and just so many people. You have these teams where, say for Parramatta and probably Manly as well, where you have a couple of players on massive money, so it really unbalances your roster. Newcastle, for example, too. Like you've got people in key positions on big money, and obviously it's got to compensate in other positions. The Melbourne Storm are doing that, but they've just got people that are overachieving in those positions, so they're just beating the system. You know what I mean? Like
exactly, yeah. That's just a
people
great system.
Like Nick Meaney and Grant Anderson and Will Warbrick aren't on massive money. It's Pappenhausen, it's their whole spine taking up money, and everyone else is overachieving, doing what people have done at Melbourne forever, and it's why they're so good.
I had a thought the other day. Do you reckon it's because Storm only sign their role players on minimum, like little contracts? So like 1 year is 2 years, so they're always playing for a contract.
Good call. Yeah, well, that could lead into it, but the standards down there are so high too, so it probably goes hand in hand as well. Like you want to impress. Yeah. If you go down to Melbourne and you don't impress, there's definitely word getting around the comp in terms of this guy doesn't work hard. Yeah,
well, exactly right. Like if you're getting Narbrough from the Storm,
there's something going on. Yeah, like you see people like,
well, look at Justin Olam.
Yeah, exactly. And no disrespect to someone like Grant Anderson, but like. I feel like he would go into a normal system and not really set the world alight, and they just go, it's just Grant Anderson, who cares type thing. And then he goes to Melbourne and they see things that other clubs wouldn't see, and they put him in, and he sort of like Moneyball. I watched that last night.
Moneyball?
Yeah, watched it last night. Gives me a bit of Moneyball vibes. I haven't
watched that fucking in ages.
It's a good movie. Great movie.
Next game.
Yeah, next game.
This will be a good one.
Have got Broncos and the Bulldogs. Selwyn Cobbo's back, so Corey Oates, 18th man. Kobe Hetherington in the starting side with Brendan Piakura gone. Blake Moser on the bench. The Bulldogs, Lipboy, Hotboy joining the bench with Chris Patolo out. What do you see?
I'm going to go Broncos with Reno back.
Yeah, I know, dude.
At home.
How ridiculously does the script flip when he's been back? Like,
it's so much more confidence just with everyone like not having that responsibility of everyone's got to step up.
And it just shows how I remember both of you and I were both saying at the start of the year, like, Ezra and Reece are definitely taking more responsibility. I don't think they need Reynolds as much.
Yeah.
Reynolds gets taken out and they just fall off a cliff.
They did.
Comes back and they're climbing back up. Like,
maybe this will test them.
Yeah, it will test them.
And it will test Bulldogs' defence as well.
I think this will be a great game. It's a bugger that's on 3 p.m. on a Saturday. Give it prime time.
I probably won't be watching that one, mate.
Yeah.
That sucks for the Broncos.
Just give them a bit of prime time this game. Well, this deserves prime time.
Broncos don't get enough prime time. They really don't.
Well, did you see every single one of their games is on Fox League for the rest of the year? So how much money do you reckon they're paying Fox League for that? Heaps.
You reckon?
It'd be a deal. 100% it's a deal.
Isn't prime time on Friday nights?
Yeah, but they've obviously done a deal with KO to be on every single KO game.
You reckon?
Or the other way around.
I think.
Or KO's paying the Broncos. Oh, I don't know.
I think it's NRL's given
the Broncos.
Because they've given them.
But
it'd
be a partnership with Fox League in some way, shape, or form where someone's getting paid. Yeah, 100%.
I don't think the NRL clubs do that, but I think it's more the NRL.
Yeah, it might be the NRL paying. Yeah, I don't know. There's definitely something going on there, but it's definitely not a coincidence that the rest of their games for the year are only on Fox League. It's just like
it could be. I have no idea, but it's a bit strange.
Give me the Bronx. The Doggies are good. Doggies are very good. I got very scared when Stephen Crichton. Did you watch the game?
I only watched it up to there.
He died. His arm, I
seen
got
that,
a stinger and he couldn't move it. I was like, has he done his shoulder?
It was real weird.
It went floppy.
And then he was like playing, then he'd grab his shoulder. And
and then he went back to half normal type thing. So, I'm going to take the Broncos in that game, but the Bulldogs have been my sort of kryptonite all year where I've tipped them and then they haven't won. I've tipped against them and they've won. So, going off those statistics, I think you should put your money on the Bulldogs if I'm tipping the
I think Broncos, they really need this.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. Definitely do. They still need to win nearly all their games, but to make it. So, but give me the Bronx. Cowboys and the Sharks is the next game. We've got Jackson Purdue is named to start at centre with Val Holmes on the wing. Murray Talangi is in the reserves. Sharkies, Liam Eisen makes his NRL debut at fullback in place of suspended Will Kennedy. Sifa Talakai returns on the bench from a 1-game suspension.
Okay.
Another great game.
Yeah.
Couple crackers this weekend.
Have you seen the fullback or heard of him
Haven't
before?
seen much of him, I'm pretty sure. And he is a Penrith junior.
Okay, so probably a freak.
Yeah, definitely a freak.
I'm going to go Cowboys, mate.
It's
at home, isn't it, for Cowboys?
Yeah, it is at home for the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm going
I think
Cows.
they've got a couple of home games coming up, which is a little bit scary, and good for them and scary for the rest of the competition. So
yeah, I'm gonna do Cowboys. I think.
Yeah,
I didn't watch. I only watched the halftime of that game, so they were down when I watched them. But how did you watch the whole game?
Yeah, I did. They just hung on.
Yeah.
I think I think we sort of underestimate how good the Bulldogs' defense is. So they did very well. They did get gifted that one try at the start to Lukey. It was very at the start. Someone dropped it.
Oh, yes,
and it just went straight into his lap. So
Kiraz, I think wasn't it Kiraz?
Yeah, it was Kiraz. Yeah. So this Ison bloke, he is boasting dazzling pace, natural attacking timing, and an ability to play well above his weight. Turn heads with 9 tries, 5 try assists, and 7 line breaks in 10 matches for the Jets.
Yeah.
So very fast and explosive, allegedly, which is great for Liam.
Yes.
Great for Liam. But I'm going to go the Cowboys because the Sharks were falling off a cliff and they sort of just won. Oh, they comfortably won that game against the Tigers, but are they back? I don't know. I don't want to tip them.
I reckon they're going to go on. Yeah, they're a hard team, but I don't think they're back.
It is a tough game to get up for in North Queensland. That's a big travel for the Sharks. So
I don't think Sharks are going to get it.
Cows at home for me. I'm going to take him. I like Jackson Purdue. He's not a centre, but just get him in the team. That's what they're doing.
Next year for sure, I reckon.
Yeah. I agree. Just get him in the team. That's what they're doing. Yeah. Which it's pretty cool. That centre position. So Zach Labour got injured and Tommy Chester filled it in, and then now Purdue's filling it in. Do you think that's the sort of way of the future? Just you don't need to be an in and out centre to play centre anymore, type thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I think you'd prefer to have a centre.
Yeah, but in some teams it's like just get him in. So it's the defence that's done very well recently, the Cowboys, I think.
You reckon?
I heard that their defensive system, you know how they couldn't defend to save their life at the beginning of the year? I heard that they had a whole defensive system in the preseason that they tried to implement a new one. It didn't work, and then they went back to the old one, and that's when they've sort of gone on this little bit of a run here, and their defence has improved out of sight. Yeah. So they were letting in 30 points.
Yeah, they were.
No-brainers every week.
That was because they were, I think I said at the start of the year, they're like the new Broncos.
Yeah.
You got to outscore us. We don't care if you score.
Literally. So, give me the Cows, but we've got next game, Roosters and the Seagulls. 1-17 unchanged for the Chookies and the Seagulls. Lehigh Hopowate's out, so Tommy Talau, to the wing, and Ben Travojevic to the centres.
Roosters might.
Yeah.
They've got to bounce back.
This is going to be a very, very good game, I think, because the Seagulls have been playing extremely well. Battle of the Birds.
Yes.
Battle.
Is a chook a bird?
Yeah. Roosters definitely
fly.
a bird.
Can't fly.
Yeah, they can fly. Don't be silly. An adult male chicken is called a rooster. It doesn't say if it's a...
It's a no-brainer, mate.
Well, chickens can fly because they're heavy. They can only go about 60 metres, but that's pretty good for a chicken.
I've never seen a chicken fly 60 metres before.
They probably don't have it in them.
I fucking have never seen... I've only seen them do 10 metres.
Yeah. They've got a bit in them. But they definitely would be. Yeah, a chicken is a large, round, short-winged bird.
Yeah.
From Southeast Asia, around 8,000 years ago.
So originally from Southeast Asia?
Yes. Couldn't tell you where Southeast Asia is.
So can you look up, when were they imported to Australia? That'd be interesting.
When were roosters imported?
For the cane toad or after you call it?
History of chickens. They were brought to Australia in the first fleet.
Oh, yep. So what was that? That was the first fleet.
This is your sort of area, the history timing stuff, Brocky. So
that's around the 1800s.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. I don't even know when the first fleet was, but I'm terrible with history.
It's around the 1800s, I think.
Okay. They've become immensely popular. Keeping backyards chook was a common practice. So,
yeah.
But back to the game.
Really tasty.
Battle of the Birds. They do taste extraordinarily
What if an eagle would taste as good?
Sea eagle probably be a bit salty, a bit sandy. I would think. Battle of the Birds. This is going to be a great game. I'm going to take the Roosters. But I really like what I've been seeing with Manly, and Manly with Tom Trbojevic, there anything can happen. I think it's the outside backs that have been doing very well, man. Like Saab and Tommy Talau have been absolutely killing it, man.
Killing it, eh?
And he got your Brockie's best over the line.
I was texting you, mate.
You were texting me.
It went down to the wire.
Yeah, it was outstanding.
Like he had that many fucking chances to score.
At least he did. Just be happy he did. That's great. That's great.
3 minutes ago or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's no chance.
Yeah, literally.
Got him. That was good.
Give me the Chooks. I saw a stat the other day on TikTok that they are flat track bullies, the Chooks. They haven't beaten Melbourne and Penrith. They've won from 20 games.
So was Manly, but
true. 1 from 20 games they've against the Storm and Roosters. But then this year, I think they've only beaten Cronulla out of the top 4 or something like that. Like their stats aren't very good. So flat track. This is the battle of the birds, battle of the flat track bullies. Give me the Roosters.
Yeah, I'm on Roosters.
Next game, we've got Dragons and the Panthers. Zach Lomax, Ben Hunter back. So Ravalawa and Jesse Marski are out.
Jeez, that's tough.
Jack Bird in 18th. Man. Panthers, all the Origin boys are back except for Dylan Edwards. Liam Henry to the bench and Patoa makes way. What do you reckon?
Gotta go Panthers, mate. Everyone's back. Fuck
I'm
Cleary's.
really excited to see how the Panthers go with everyone back. They still don't even have Dilly Edwards.
It's nuts.
It's ridiculous. I think the Dragons may put up a good... Actually, I see a Panthers blowout in this one.
Yeah, I do too.
I see a Panthers blowout. It's ridiculous. They're 4 points off first of the
Storm
table,
too.
and they haven't had a full team all year. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Mate, that Cleary field goal, how clutch is he? I wish like the NRL would do a clutch player of the year or something because he would get it every year. I reckon.
It's actually ridiculous, eh?
He kicks it and it does the ice in the veins, like far out.
Man, it's just like... it's just the fact that no one else does it, which just puts it above the rest.
Mate.
No one else gets close to... Yeah,
I
he's
reckon-
fucking nuts.
I
I know
reckon-
Cherry Evans is very good in clutch moments, but then there's a difference between like slotting them from in front and slotting them from 40 out, not even bang on the middle.
45, yeah.
Fucking nuts, man.
Like, I reckon 80% of 85, I reckon 90% of halfbacks in the NRL, if you do the exact same play, they put a midfield bomb up.
Oh, 100%.
They don't even think about going for that field goal.
Literally. And
Cleary just whacks it.
he's like, nah, give it here, bruh.
Like, far out. Like, oh.
Yeah, he
Jesus.
is ridiculous. And just the nuts, as you said, like people don't do that because they don't want to give away a 7-tackle set.
Exactly.
And you see teams going into field goal time zones in the last sort of 6 minutes and even in golden point. And you said they put bombs up, they kick to corners, they play really conservatively. Cleary's just like, give me the fucking ball. I'm going to slot a field goal and win it for the boys.
45. It would have been nearly 50 metres because it was 45 metres out and it was on an angle. It would have been nearly 50.
Welcome back, bro. Welcome back, bro.
Like, it broke my little heart. But
yeah, it did.
God, it was good to see.
And I had no idea if it was going in or not until the ref awarded their decision because of the camera angles that we're blessed with on Fox League.
I looked at Hemmer's reactions and it didn't look too confident.
Yeah,
I was like,
the whole time he was, it's getting close when the fullback's just looking at it the whole time. He's like,
not even going. Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Panthers. Loving what I'm seeing from them. I don't see anyone beating them.
Yeah.
Next game, Finnies and the Titans. We've got unchanged 1-17 for both teams.
Yep, Finns. It's easy as that, mate. Really.
Yeah, give me the Finns too. Going to be a good game though. Very fast game. Like the way these teams play are very fast. Suncorp they're playing at, so fast track.
We were at the last game.
And it was the biggest comeback in history of comebacks.
Yeah,
26 zip.
That was a torture that day. We remember we were sitting right in the sun.
It's just absolutely
Fire
beaming
out.
us,
That
dude.
was
It'll be the
terrible.
same probably this game as well.
Yeah.
But
Nah, I'm going the Finns, mate. They are outstanding. I want to say it every week, but God,
Yeah.
I'm a proud Finny supporter.
it's Jackie Bostock that's killing it at the moment too.
Bossy Cooks, mate. Get us on, please.
Yeah, can
Let's
we do a cooking
segment?
I would love to do a cooking segment.
How mad would that be?
It would be good. I can't cook though.
I'd love to have a
Can you cook?
I'd love to have a cook-off with Bossy.
To cook off.
Cook
like
off.
verse him. Short boys versus Jack Bostock.
Yeah.
Do you reckon I wouldn't be like I'm pretty useless at cooking?
I'd back myself, mate.
Okay.
But yeah, I would love to do that.
You know he's eligible for Rookie of the Year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw something on the weekend. He's sort of a shoo-in now, isn't he?
Yeah, but I'd have Strange, man.
I think Strange has sort of fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, but he's on the Canberra Raiders team and he's carried them kind of.
I think Bostock's going to be shat if he continues.
Look, I
his
hope
form.
Bostock. Like, I would have Bostock and Plathy up there, but Plathy can't anymore because he got suspended.
He's a lifting hip drop,
Hippie,
yeah.
That was against Titans as well.
Yes. So no, I love Jack Bostock. He
Also,
was
Trey Fuller can too.
Chafe, yes, he can.
A couple of Dolphins, that's good signs.
Coming at hooker on the weekend. Didn't look like he's never played hooker in his life before. You could just tell with but he still did a job.
He just defended.
Yeah, but just like, you could just tell the way he was passing, he's never done it before, but every ball was still on the chest.
Yeah.
Just his mannerisms weren't like a hooker. But yeah.
I love how he tackles.
Oh, he just has a crack.
Gets underneath him, mate. He just lifts the big, like, fuck, he just...
Yeah, I love it. Couple of short boys, which is great to see in this game. Obviously, we've got Kinney and Trey Fuller. Yeah. Give me the Dolphins at home.
I think I'm going to go down this one.
Yeah, okay, great. Raiders and the Rabbitohs is the next game. Raiders 1-17 unchanged, and Michael Cheekham into the centres with Richie Kenner out for the Bunnies.
Interesting.
This is a great round. Great round of footy.
Yeah.
Great round of footy.
I'm going to go Raiders.
Thank
you very much.
Yeah, give me the milk. Give me the milk at home. I love the milk at home. On a Sunday, I've got no stats to back this up, but I feel like they usually win on Sundays at home.
Yeah. Late Sundays too.
Yeah, that's that Viking clap in the cold winter.
That's the last thing you want to do is as a non-Canberra liver.
Yes.
Is
go down to Canberra
on a Sunday.
On a Sunday evening.
Play the fucking what, 6, is it 6:30?
Yeah, 6:15.
Yeah. No way I'm doing that.
Yeah, no, gritty game.
Maybe pull a Hemi at training.
Yeah, for sure. I think the Bunnies, they lost against the Finns, and then the Tigers, like there wasn't a blowout. They nearly lost to the Tigers. So I'm going to take the Raiders at home. No Cam Murray either still. So
yeah, I'm going milk.
Yeah, I'm going to go the milk. I think Jamal Fogarty makes such a difference to that team,
He's
dude.
like Adam Reynolds, isn't he?
He literally is. Just halfbacks are they've just changed the game. Just changed the game.
Oh, mate, I could have told you that.
You could have. You definitely could have. NRLW starts this week too. I'm not going to go through the team list just because we're sort of running out of time here. But we've got Knights, Roosters, Sharks, Cowboys, Broncos, Eels, and Dragons, Titans, West Tigers, and the Raiders. A lot of teams there.
A couple of new teams, eh?
What is your tip for the premiership winner? Just give me a premiership winner. Just off the bat, off the top of the dome.
I'm going to go Titans.
You're going to go the Titans?
Yeah.
Wow. That's big.
I got some pretty good players, I think, in there.
Look, I've got no form or anything. I've sort of...
You should just go to Tigers.
I think I had a bit of money on the Sharks last year, so I'm going to go the Sharkies again.
Okay.
Got a good halves pairing in there. So give me the Sharks. I know nothing about it.
I don't know much about it either, but we may do our research. And,
we may do our research.
Come back next week.
Do a little maybe short girl of the week just on the podcast potentially. Yeah. There'd be a lot of them. I know the boys' height is 6 foot, so I sort of maybe do a bit of research and see what a short girl would be considered as.
Jeez, no, there'd be none in there. They'd be like 4 foot or something, wouldn't they?
The girls?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like a short girl might be under 175, which would be a pretty good... There'd be a fair amount of them. I don't mind watching NRLW because it makes just the day of footy longer. Because you've got Broncos and Eels on Saturday at 12:45, so you've got that game into Super Saturday.
Yeah.
I can shut the gates.
It's a big day, mate.
A lot of punting.
Very big.
A lot of punting. But yeah, maybe we might get a little bit into the NRLW.
Yeah.
See how we go. But shout out to the girls. Yeah, the girls. Hope you all do well. I'm taking Sharks to win the comp, but...
Yeah, I'm taking Titans to win the comp.
Okay, nice. They're up against each other this week, so...
Are they?
Yeah. Battle of the... I think.
Are they at... Where are they at?
Could have just made that up.
Gold Coast? Oh, no. They won't be.
No, they're not. They're out. Yeah. No, Sharks, Cowboys, sorry.
At Gold Coast?
Nah, Sharks.
Is any of them at Suncorp on Sunday? Wouldn't mind going.
Nah.
A bit earlier, get some girl action in there.
They're not. No. Bit of girl action.
Yeah, bit of girl action.
Yeah, righto. We have got... Matt's Mood Killer, and this is coming after the other night at the Caxton. It is. I haven't really been out in a while. Just don't really get around it too much anymore. Just prices and some other things. It's just not really the vibe. The Caxton on Wednesday night at Origin was pretty similar to going out in terms of very loud, a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. It was very loud.
You just forget how dirty your shoes get.
Oh, bullshit. I haven't even looked.
Oh, mate. Mine were fried. It just took me. My mood killer is having to clean your shoes after a night out. The next day, I probably spent 15 minutes giving them a scrub and then putting the laces in the washing machine because they were brown, covered in beer, covered in rum. Yeah. That's my mood killer. Just that effort of cleaning your shoes after the night out.
Yeah, when I was a young pup, I don't go out as much anymore. But when I was a young fella, I used to have a dedicated going out shoe.
Yeah, I agree. It's sort of what you need, hey. But just not going out as much anymore. I don't have that.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
but good point. It ruined your shoes, and white shoes are in at the moment.
Oh,
everyone wears white shoes.
You're wearing white shoes,
which is just it's a conflict. It's so stupid. Why do I wear white shoes when I go out when I know they're going to get trashed?
It's just I don't know if black looks as good.
Oh, white looks way better.
Yeah, that's 100%. What I mean. You want to go out, look good, don't you?
Oh yeah,
especially a single man like yourself.
Exactly, mate. You got to impress with the white shoes. Yeah. So, you got to be in it to win it, as they say.
Yeah, definitely got to be in it to win it.
How busy was the Caxton this quali?
Ridiculous.
It was too busy.
Yeah,
I think it was great atmosphere for the game, but it was just took 20 minutes to take a piss because there was that many people, so you had to.
Yeah. We I don't know. We met outside, and then I think we looked at each other and said, "It's time.
It's time."
I finished my big German Soso.
Yes.
And we capped it. We got out of there.
See you later. Random question of the week. What do you got for us, bro?
So Olympics are around the corner, mate.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
I know you loved your sport when you were younger.
Yeah.
What sport do you reckon you could have went to the Olympics in? Which sport were you good at when you were younger? Did you make any regional teams or anything?
I had it in me. Yeah.
Yeah?
Had it in me.
Talk to me.
I was a bit of a runner back in the day, believe it or not, before I put on about 20 kilos in about grade 9. Turned into a big slurpy guy.
Make districts ever?
Yeah. I used to love it, mate. So a bit of that. I dabbled in the soccer a fair bit. Made a couple of, teams
soccer
in the soccer.
Soccer in the Olympics?
Yeah, soccer in the Olympics.
Okay.
And then going through school, bit of a volleyballer, as they say.
That is right.
Bit of a volleyballer, so probably...
Volleyball.
I'm probably not good enough at any sport to make the Olympics.
Yeah. You wouldn't be here, mate.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
I'm pretty not that great athletically.
Yeah.
It might be the height-wise.
No.
And just sort of through my prime years, I was a lot bigger than needed to be. So I sort of struggled in terms of a lot of athletic things, being an overweight year 9 boy. But if I could, can I pick a sport that I'd like to participate in?
Yes, I was more referring to whatever sport you're best at. But you can pick a sport, mate.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Just
track.
Bit of cross country, maybe.
Cross country.
Just cross country. I don't know.
That's
just a gimme.
Do you want to hear a funny yarn?
I'd love to.
So I made cross country district. You just go to Central Lakes. Yeah. It's like the stage 1 districts or whatever. Yeah. There's so I came second in school. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I got a good chance at this.
In a very small school with not many kids.
Mate, I thought it was a big school, but yes, I think it was a little school. Anyway, I came second. I'm like, right, I got a chance here to make something about this.
Yeah.
I was pretty quick back in the day, I thought. Yeah. Anyway, made it to district, stage 1, 100 people, and I'm thinking, surely, I've got a good crack. Anyway, guns gone, we're off. Do you remember the track? It was a pretty big track. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm coming towards the end. Anyway, I'm dead last out of 100 people. I'm that last that the other teams and schools are setting up, packing up their gazebos. And then you got the old couple random school teachers clapping me and let's go. When you start, they feel bad for you.
So you were just like the make a wish kid at the end.
I felt terrible, man. I felt terrible.
Oh no, yeah.
100 people and I came last.
Running really humbles you a lot, and especially at schools, you don't know how good your school is.
Yeah,
your school, everyone in your grade could be nufties. You're just beating a bunch of nufties, and as you said, you go to districts and just get pounded.
Oh man, I got
by these kids with their mums on the sideline. Fucking get into it. My mum used to get into it. Oh fucking hell! I used to do training and stuff, bro.
It was little athletics,
be all and end all.
Yeah,
no, proper cross country training.
Oh really?
Yeah, my sister was way better than me. But mum used to love it and used to make me do runs at home and shit.
Oh, mate.
And then I gave it up and just swapped it in for fucking Maccas and Slurpees on the way home.
Mate, majority of us do, so you're all in the same boat.
Yeah, it's coming back in trend, but not for me.
I think the markets are coming in trend now.
Yeah, markets.
I know
Righto, enjoy your week. Thanks for being a short boy. Love you as always. Goodbye.